Hi Isabelle, can you please introduce yourself and share a bit about your background?
Hi, I'm Isabelle. I'm 19 this year. I just graduated from junior college and I'm currently waiting to enter university.
I see. So, when and how were you diagnosed with scoliosis?
So when I was 12, my parents and I already noticed that my hips were not really aligned, but we didn't really do anything about it until I was 14 when I went to see an orthopedic surgeon who told me that I had very severe scoliosis and suggested surgery as the only viable option.
Okay, so Isabelle, what led you to seek treatment with Dr. Kevin Lau in Singapore?
So with surgery being the only viable option, that wasn't something that my parents and I were very comfortable with, especially with the risks that came with a spinal surgery. So we really wanted to search for an alternative option. And based on our research, Dr. Lau's clinic seemed to have a lot of success stories, and also this seemed like an option that didn't require surgery. So we decided to give it a try.
Okay, Isabelle, what did you do before undergoing treatment at ScolioLife?
I went to 2 different orthopedic surgeons to get 2 different opinions on my condition, but both told me that surgery was the only viable option.
I see. So, how did scoliosis impact your daily activities and overall quality of life?
I would say I had a lot of back aches back before I came to ScolioLife, and I also had significant misalignment in my hips, which caused many different clothings to look kind of strange when I wore them.
Understand. So, was your scoliosis getting worse before getting treatment with ScolioLife?
I'm not really sure how my scoliosis progressed because I only went 2 years after I noticed that my hips were misaligned, and by then it was already very severe.
Got it. Isabelle, can you share your experience during the treatment process at ScolioLife?
So every week, I would come to the clinic and at home I would have my own home exercises to do.
Okay. So how did the team at ScolioLife support you throughout your treatment journey?
I would say the entire team was very caring and made me feel at ease every time I came for my sessions. Dr. Lau also would check in on me every week, and every 6 months or a year I would have posture imaging and also an in-brace assessment to see if my brace was helping me and improving my condition.
Sounds great. What advice would you give to others considering doing this treatment?
I would say just give it a go, because sometimes the alternative option that isn't surgery might end up being better.
Fantastic. Isabelle, so what are your results after treatment? Did the scoliosis degree improve? How many degrees of corrections did you achieve? Did your back look better, more balanced after the treatment?
So before the treatment, my worst curve was 42 degrees, but now it's about 25 degrees. And in terms of posture, before coming for the treatment, my hips were definitely very misaligned, but now they don't look so misaligned, and just looking at me, you probably can't tell that I have scoliosis.
Fantastic. So, what positive changes have you noticed in your life since completing the treatment?
I would say definitely because my scoliosis has improved so much, I have less occurrence of back aches and back pains, and also because my entire body and posture is more aligned and balanced. More clothes fit me better now, and on top of that, because of the home exercises, I would say my core is much stronger and I feel much healthier overall.
That's awesome, Isabelle. Did you explore other treatment options for scoliosis before choosing ScolioLife? If so, what made ScolioLife stand out?
I think the only other option I really thought about was surgery, but that was something my parents and I were definitely not comfortable with. And when we looked on the internet for other non-surgical options, ScolioLife stood out because of its many success stories, which gave me confidence that perhaps this was a solution that will work for me as well.
I see. Isabelle, so how would you describe the support and communication you received from the ScolioLife team throughout your treatment?
I would say the communication was always very clear. I always knew what I was getting into, and I think there was also always this element of patient autonomy where I could decide if I wanted to take up the suggested treatment or not.
That's great to hear that. So, what advice would you give to someone who is considering ScolioLife for scoliosis treatment?
I would say do try it out because it worked for me, and I think it worked for many other people as well, and definitely from my experience I think it's a better option than surgery. But at the same time, you have to keep in mind that it requires a lot of your own commitment, and it requires a lot of time because you have to come down every week for the and you have to upkeep your home exercises every day.
Sounds great. Have you noticed any long-term benefits or changes in your overall health and well-being?
I think definitely there has been an overall change in my health. There has been a holistic improvement because of the home exercises. So before I came for ScolioLife treatment, I was always leading a very sedentary life. But I think now my life is a little less sedentary and I also have a stronger core and I feel healthier overall.
Do you feel more in control and empowered in taking care of your scoliosis?
I definitely feel more in control because I feel that there's something I can do, which I think is something that surgery would not have provided me with.
Fantastic. That's great to hear that. Okay, so if you were to summarize your experience with ScolioLife in a few words, what would you say?
I would say I'm very grateful for this experience that I've had, and I would definitely recommend it to fellow scoliosis patients.
Awesome. Thank you for taking time to share your experience with us.